From December 21st forward, days start getting steadily longer. We still see more darkness than light over the course of a day in those 3 months leading up to the first day of spring, which is otherwise called the vernal equinox. So in short, the vernal equinox marks the turning point when daylight begins to win out over darkness. On the vernal equinox, the first day of spring, the direct rays of the sun are shining down on the equator, producing the effect of equal day and equal night. After the vernal equinox, the direct rays of the sun migrate north of the equator as the Earth slowly tilts. The true equinox is an exact moment in which the sun passes over the equator. It's not the entire day. Literally, if you sneeze, you could miss it. It should be right around midday Eastern Standard Time in North America. Now, here's some interesting things about today. The Great Sphinx was built by the ancient Egyptians to point to the rising sun directly on the spring equinox. In spring, the Earth is 149.6 million kilometers, or 152.1 million kilometers, away from the sun. There's a myth that on the spring equinox, one can balance an egg on its end. This is only a myth. It never gets easier balancing an oval-shaped object on its end on the spring equinox. Springtime ushers in warm weather and flowers. It makes this time of year very beautiful. However, children born in the spring are more prone to develop bipolar disorders, schizophrenia, anorexia, and major depression. Spring is probably not the best time to be born. A Facebook study concluded that the chance of couples breaking up increases in spring and 2 weeks to Christmas. However, couples are less likely to break up from August through October and on Christmas Day. The only 2 times in the year when the sun rises due east and sets due west is on the spring and fall equinox. When's the best time to wash your slinky? During spring cleaning. These are interesting things with JC.